What's up guys, cejaman back with a quick little review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Kotibukiya Batman the Animated Series. This is titled Batman Opening Sequence Version Artfx Statue 1/10 Scale Pre-Painted Model Kit. Again, this is by Kotibukiya. I picked this up from BigBadToyStore.com. If you guys want to pick this up or check out Big Bad Toy Store or even support the channel, make sure you guys use my link in the description below. And I say this a lot, but this is another statue that I've been waiting for quite a while. Big fan of Batman the Animated Series. I grew up watching this. I met Kevin Conroy. He signed some items that I own. So Batman the Animated Series holds a special place in my heart. I have one of their Artfx Batman the Animated Series statue, but this is nothing compared to that because this is the opening sequence. And I don't think that we've ever gotten some kind of a collectible that you know is from the actual opening sequence like this. So you have the Batman 80 years, you got Batman in the front, you have Gotham City in the background. On the side it does read Batman opening sequence, and again you can see the Gotham City, and it does read Snap Fit. And then I love the back of this right here. So you have the image of the figure, and it just shows different images of the actual figure itself. And then you come to this side, same exact thing. I love the top. So you have the bat signal and the lights shining in the sky, and you can see Gotham City in the background. And then right there in the back, you have some information. Now, there is a little bit of assembly required, so I'll go ahead and show you the pieces that come with Batman. So here's the base. This is the actual base that you get. So you have the pegs to place Batman's feet, and then you have other pegs to place the lightning effect. Here is the bottom of this. It's not numbered, so I guess it's not, you know, a certain limit, I guess. But here is the back side of the base, so you can actually see the buildings, and then you see the bat signal, like I said, but this is the back side. The actual front is going to be right here, and this is where you can actually, let me try to get as close as I can here, but you can see the bat signal, and then you can see some of the cities in Gotham. So there's some buildings there, and then some of the red buildings. So that's the base. It also comes with the lightning effect that you can see. This one gets a little tricky to place in because it doesn't stay in that great. So, I mean, as long as you don't move this thing around a whole lot, not gonna have really any issues. And now we have the actual Batman statue here. Now, I want to say, just be careful with this guy because this here, the ends of the cape seem a little flimsy. So I think if you were to maybe rub this against something, you'd probably break it. So it seems like the ends of this will chip off very easy. So just be careful with that. Love the cape effect, and I love how they added some blue with some black. So this looks really cool. So you can kind of see, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but there is some blue shading in the cape there. You got his chest sticking out because that's exactly what he is doing in the opening sequence. I mean, he's got his chest sticking, you know, out like that, looking up into the sky. And you have the Batman logo there. Now this is sculpted on, it's not just painted on. You have the muscular definition of Batman. He's got the gray suit, and then you have his utility belt just like in the animated series, and you got the gloves with the gauntlets, and you can kind of see some blue shading in there as well. And there is the lower legs, and you have the pegs here that are going to be pegging into the base, and it tells you right and left on there. So that is the pose that this Batman is in, and I just think this guy looks incredible. Again, I love this. I love the cape, but I'm telling you guys right now, just be very careful with it because it does seem to be very sensitive, I want to say, because it just seems like these will chip off. Same thing goes with the gauntlets. Now, let me get you guys a close-up here of Batman's head sculpt so you can really see how cool this looks. You have the wide eyes, the big old chin, kind of, the bat ears are a little bit long. So, pretty nice. Really like the sculpt on this. So, as far as the base goes, like I said, you got to attach the bolts right here, the lightning bolts, into the pegs. So we're gonna do this here. So two go into one side. I think I'm doing this the right way. If not, then we'll figure it out. And then one goes over here on this side. And that's how the base is going to look. And this is, again, this is the front view. When I first got it, I thought this was gonna be the front, but I was like, that doesn't look right. But this is it right here. And then you go ahead and just pop in Batman on the base. It's very simple, very simple. And there you go. You have Batman standing on the base on top of a building, so that's what that's supposed to represent. You can kind of see some windows on there. but this guy just looks super awesome. This is a figure that you're gonna want to display somewhere, you know, that's very secure, especially on a shelf. I wouldn't display him, you know, somewhere where he's gonna topple over, because this seems like it's very, very fragile and can break really easy. So just be careful on where you display him, because like I said, this just seems like it's just gonna break really easy. The cape, especially the base, it just seems like pieces of this are gonna break off. But this is definitely a beautiful sculpt, an amazing piece, and it's just an iconic piece for your collection. I mean, this is the opening sequence for Batman the Animated Series, and it's a lot of, you know, especially for me, memories for their childhood. You know, watching this on Fox, and just, it was such a great animated series. I was hoping we would get some more characters that, you know, Kotibukiya would make. So hopefully down the line, they do give us some more villains to go with the Artfx figures that we have gotten before, because we got a Joker, Harley Quinn, and a Batman. So I'm hoping we'll get more. Let's see where I'm going to display this guy. Alright, so this is where I have him right now. He's just standing on top of acrylic display next to my Eagle Moss 1/6 scale Batman the Animated Series statue. And we got some other animated figures here. And we have the, this one I actually got on clearance at Pure Blades. That's the PVC Gallery by Diamond. And here's a Diamond SDCC exclusive animated bust, which I absolutely love. My signed blue DVD copy of the Batman Animated Series Season 1 by Kevin Conroy, my Warner Brothers Animated Series dish, and then there's that animated series little glass. It's like a statue. It feels like a statue, but it's you hang it on the wall. It's also by Warner Brothers, and then my lenticular cover here of or poster here of the animated series. So I had to move some stuff around, had to get these Jokers. I'm gonna have to find another spot for them, and this animated series McFarlane Batman will probably go somewhere on here, because I do plan on moving a lot of the pops that are gonna be in the front. But so these will probably end up going here in the animated series anyways. So I'm going to be doing a lot of rearranging here, but that is where my statue is going to be for now. The animated series, I think it looks great. It's just a great addition to the collection. But you guys in the comments below, let me know, is it a pickup? Is it a pass? And like I said, if you guys want to pick this up, make sure you guys use my link in the description down below for BigBadToyStores.com. And I have a question for you guys. Can you name your favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series? Now, I'm not talking about the New Adventures or the Batman and Superman. I am talking about Batman the Animated Series. What is your favorite episode? Let me know in the comments below, guys. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Later.
Well, subscribe.